they're providing an insight. I mean, they're clearly looking at what is happening in the market. It's also a way for institutions, financial institutions, for us to explaining what we do. It's confronting different views in the industry. They're looking at this from the business side. They're looking at this from the technological side. It's all good, right? I mean, of course, I mean, they need to make up a business out of that as well. But I think they're really providing a good insight and a good view of what is happening in the industry.
There's so much happening in banking, and the reason that these sorts of publications are so vital is that they give a very focused and unbiased view on new developments, new technologies, innovations and transformations. And so they give an excellent platform and an excellent quick short opportunity for people to keep pace with what's happening in the industry and keep their finger on the pulse.
Well, they're brilliant, obviously, again, because it allows us to transport messages to a very select clientele that we have. And at the same time, it allows our clientele to understand what is going on in the industry. So all of these tools together make for a complete offering. And, you know, not one without the other would actually work. So it's bringing these things together, much in the same way as we do in operations, bringing things together which create actually something that allows us to solve a problem.
Without the financial media, no one would know really what's going on outside of the industry. And payments really affect everybody in the industry. Everybody who uses a card, who uses a bank account, or who transacts, even with cash, because they typically will go to an ATM to get the cash. And so all of those touch points and checks and everything in between affect everybody every day. In all the economies around the world to varying degrees. So it's something that touches on the human experience, and so being able to report on that beyond just the banks and the schemes and the government entities becomes a really critical thing for people to understand what their options are.
There is so much information in the world today, and we're standing here on 4 floors over a massive conference centre, and I still don't think I'll get to every stand, let alone understand which every company that's here. Publications like that are bringing that information to us so that on our devices we're able to see what else is available out there in the world, see what our competition is, see what is up and coming, and see what's working in other financial institutions and other organisations. So absolutely critical for the sharing and democratisation of that type of information.
I think it's important that the whole community, whether it's the banks, the fintechs, particularly for us, AccessPay, you know, to have a vehicle where you can get your message out, because there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of change going on, and people need a vehicle to be able to get that out to customers and to potential partners and to the whole ecosystem in general.
Not everything is possible for us to cover on our own and learn from our partners directly, and so that wonderful sort of medium, that many to one to many dissemination is critical in any network, and I think that's what you guys do here.